So this is the part 2 of this video. If you are seeing this one, you have to check the part 1 and know what I said in the part 1 of this video. So this is NZUSD, and the buy is because of this 4-hour trend line I drew here. So this is why this buy is active here, and the 4-hour trend line combined with this particular support here, which means that there is a buy hovering. There's a buy at this zone. You see buys, there's a buy coming up here. So your job as a trader is to know when to get in. So let's go back to 1 minute chart. Let's go back to our 1 minute chart. Okay, this is how you understand the market. This is 1 minute chart. Okay, so this is how you understand the chart. This is how you read this chart. This is how you understand it. So this is 1 minute chart. Remember the trend line was from here on 1 minute to this place, and the breakout started from here, the bounce here, the retest here, breakout here, resistance, retest, and the buy is active and is going more up. Okay, so I told us in the part 1 of this video that NZUSD is going to buy, and this is the buy. You see what is happening. You see the buyers are coming in more. The buyers are coming in more. You see the more buyers that are coming in here. So we have to check other charts to see more reasons why this buy should take place. Okay, and the reason why NZUSD is buying more, we have to get more reasons. It's not because of that H4 trend line and support there. Okay, so we check 5 minutes. We check 5 minutes charts. This is M5, which is 5 minute charts or time frame. So we have to get our trend line. We have to get our trend line here. Sorry guys, we have to get our trend line. We have to reduce this so we can see as much candle as we wish to see. So we have to make sure we see more bars. So this is this, look at it. So we have to get this high here. Okay, I'll show you something. So this is M5 trend line. So it started here. I got this up. You see the retest here, there's the test here, the retest here, the retest here, this. So and it went down. So what happened there? Market, this is the M1, this is 5 minutes. Market broke M1, came here, broke M5, came down, retest M1, and is going up, which means this break here means that buyers are still going to take NZUSD up. Okay, so then you have to still find out the reason why this thing did not started going up, but it decided to come and test M1 trend line, and that should be seen in 15 minutes trend line. I believe that 15 minutes trend line resisted, helping this resistance. You understand? 15 minutes trend line is part of the reason why this particular NZUSD didn't move up, but it came down and retest, and I believe that this break would have broken 15 minutes trend line. Okay, we're on 5 minutes trend line, but we're going to visit 15 minutes trend line right now. Okay, let us see what happened in 15 minutes trend line. Okay, let's go there. 15 minutes. We have to be fast. I don't want this thing to exceed 10 minutes. So we have to go to 15 minutes charts. This is 15 minutes here. This is 15 minutes chart here. Let's get our trend line. So let's get our trend line here. I'm sorry guys. Guys, I don't need to draw this thing to be beautiful. Just understand what I am doing. Sorry. I don't need to draw this thing to be very pretty. But make sure that anything you draw here, you understand what you're doing. So it's not about drawing this to look pretty that's gonna make you a winner, but just draw what that is understandable. That you who is saying it, you understand it. So this is another trend line here, which is 15 minutes. Okay, so we have to extend our our horizon to 30 minutes. We're on 30 minutes TF. So and on 30 minutes charts, this is it, 30 minutes time frame or TF. This is what we have here. We have this. Make sure you connect the the ups. Make sure you connect the tops wherever this thing touch is. You must connect it. If you check 30 minutes connection, I got this here, I got this here, I got this, I got this, I got this, you understand? So it's rough. I know the chart is touched it from here and take it down. So, and we have to go to 1 hour. You have to go to 1 hour charts and see what happened. Then later we have to still go back to 1 minute and see clear understanding, and we have to still go back to 1 minute to understand very well what the market did, because with this high time frame you might not understand this very well. So we have to get this high here, we have to get this high here, you have to take it down. Yeah, we have to take it down this way, and we have to go to 4 hours, which is the last one. In the future you have to come back and check this and know what happened. What did NZUSD did when it came to that particular trend line? I bet you it must do something. So this is H4 trend line here. You have to learn how to draw a good trend line. This is what we teach in our academy, how to draw this trend line very well. So we have, you see this touch, you see the touch here, and we extend it down here. So guys, this is the trend line drawn, and back to 1 minute, and let us see what happened. Let us see what is going to happen to NZUSD. So this is NZUSD. We can use this crosshair to show us what NZUSD is doing and what NZUSD is planning to still do, and what NZUSD did before. But now we have done what we have used the trend line to understand what NZUSD did before. So we are going to understand what NZUSD is doing and what NZUSD should do. That is going to determine when we are going to take actions to buy or to sell. So, and we said that NZUSD from here, this is the 1 minute 1M chart, 1M trend line. This is the 1M trend line that got a get a breakout here, and it went off, found the resistance. We check back, there's the resistance here, and there's the resistance here. NZUSD came down, test this particular M1 trend line, and the M1 trend line took it up, and when the buy took place, it broke the 15 minutes trend line. This is the 15 minutes trend line. Remember, this is M1 trend line, 5 minutes trend line, 15 minutes trend line. So it broke the 15 minutes trend line, and if you zoom this thing in here, you see that it sold, and it sold because of this resistance. It came down. I zoomed in. You see what happened here? This resistance here sold NZUSD, and because there's a buy active there, it found support on the 15 minutes TF, which is the third trend line, and it started buying. And this is the 30 minutes trend line that caught the sell, because there is a previous resistance there. This is the resistance here, this is the resistance here, you see it. So the 30 minutes trend line still shows that there's a resistance active there that took NZUSD down. So there is a support that turned in, there's a resistance that turned into support here, which is this. There's a resistance here, and NZUSD found support on that resistance, and this is what happened here. And now there's the breakthrough of that 30 minutes TF. So and 30 minutes trend line, there's a breakthrough on that 30 minutes trend line, which is the fourth trend line. So NZUSD might decide to come down to test it and start going to meet the H1. So any buyer that is going to activate here is going to target H1. NZSD is going to target H1. Remember, this is H1 trend line, and this is H4 trend line. So anything that is going to any buyer that is going to that is going to activate on NZUSD is going to take NZUSD to H1 trend line. NZUSD has the potential, if anybody should take it up to this particular resistance here. There's a resistance here on H1 which is here. So NZUSD might target to touch 49,458. You can check your chart in the future to know what happened. But what we target on NZUSD, or what we target on this trend line breakout strategy, is just 10 pips. Anything more than that, you're on your own. So thank you guys. I hope you learned something.